So you probably clicked on this link because you need a way of bringing in some extra money. You're probably an underpaid graduate student because, let's be honest, there's no such thing as a well-paid graduate student. And I'm assuming you need a way of bringing this money in flexibly, preferably something that you can do from home, something that doesn't interfere with your busy schedule as a student or as a TA or a teacher, whatever that may be. I really wish that I never had to supplement my income, but the truth is supporting yourself on a graduate stipend, let alone supporting a family, is really, really hard to do. We had a great plan when I started graduate school. My wife had a great job. We signed a mortgage. We had a kid. And then life happened, and my wife got really sick, and we were left supporting all of this that we had on this really small amount of money that the university was giving us. And so we were really fortunate to find this company when we did, and it really helped us kind of climb out of this hole that we found ourselves in. And that's why I really believe in this platform, and it's why I wanted to make this video to let other grad students know that there's a flexible option that'll allow you to bring in. I work about 12 to 15 hours a week, and I was able to bring in an extra $1,000 a month, and you can just kind of scale up from there. And that 12 to 15 hours a week that I was working was a schedule that I set myself. So I picked the time slots that I was willing to work. Those time slots either get booked or they didn't. It was kind of this academic Uber kind of thing where you accumulate good reviews. After teaching people for a little while, I mean, more than like a month or two, you're able to build a consistent schedule where you have the same students booking you over and over again. There's absolutely no boss. There's no micromanagement, nothing like that. And it's been a really kind of fortunate and easy job for me to pursue while also being a student and teaching and doing those kind of things as well. This company I'm referring to is VIPKid. It's a platform that was designed to connect English speakers with children that are learning English in China. And I know what you're probably thinking, like, whoa, that's really intimidating, like the language barrier, like, I don't know if I can do that. I thought the same thing when I got started, and I got to tell you, it's so far from the truth. The entire platform is English immersive, so the entire thing is in English. You don't have to know any Chinese or anything like that. And these students, by the time they get to you, have actually taken hundreds, most of them, of these one-on-one lessons. They know the whole thing pretty well and how these things flow. You teach them how to blend some word sounds together. You teach them a couple grammar rules and have them read through a paragraph and correct some pronunciation. There's learning goals on each of these pre-made slides that they give to you. It's honestly the easiest teaching gig I've ever had. And the whole lesson's 25 minutes, and you make about $8 to $10 on each lesson. And through this, as a grad student, it's actually really good for your CV. You're building some really valuable teaching experience as you go. And in a short amount of time, in 3 months, you can build some pretty impressive numbers. You can teach 125 different students and have 500 one-on-one lessons under your belt. And you're doing something that's kind of admirable. You're teaching English to these people in another country. And I gotta say that it's a very humbling experience, seeing these people in this other culture and getting to know these children and building these bonds as you teach them multiple times a week over and over and over again. You really come to like these kids that you're teaching, and it makes the job really fun. So I am going to leave some information in the description below on how to get started. There are a couple of hoops that you have to jump through. You have to do kind of a mock interview class as an interview to get started. But once you finish that, you're kind of off to the races. They say, go ahead, go teach classes, start booking stuff. They do want to see that you have some type of learning environment, so some type of educational backdrop and good lighting and things like that. So I'll leave some tips in the description below on how you can get those things for really cheap, $10 to $15 to get started on all this. Our family does get a referral, and so I would really appreciate it if you were to use my referral code if you do end up going this route. And that referral code is TAYLO0582. I will put that up here. I'll put it down in the link below. Every little bit really helps us get through this time that's really hard financially. And so I just want to say I wish you the best of luck with your financial goals and your educational goals, with whatever you decide to do with your life. And yeah, I will leave contact information down below. So if you do start this process and you have any questions, I am here to help you through that. And I can kind of tell you how I got started and the types of materials that I looked at to get through the mock interview and things like that. So best of luck.